Hey Raptors, Ambassador Kiyoshi here, just here for a video explaining the day in life of a summer research undergraduate. So first I'll be doing a video here, doing all my virtual stuff, and then I'll do a second video later on what I'd be doing in the day of life for me in a in-person setting, in my lab. So let's get started. Alright, so typically I wake up around anywhere between 8 to 10 in the morning, depending on the day. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, that's usually when I work. I don't try to work on weekends. Tuesdays are my lab days, so I will typically have lab meetings from 3 to 5, and then I'll have office hours with my PI from around 5 to 5:40. So before then, I usually will be getting ready on the tasks that I have. I'm working about 4 to 5 different projects, so I usually will get up, make my coffee, shower, get breakfast, get some water, then I'll sit down at my desk, and this is basically where I do pretty much everything. I will go through my planner. I have one physical one, and I have one on Todoist. And I usually will have my calendar mapped out physically, but then my actual day-to-day is listed on Todoist. I can mark things on, importance, being able to figure out, what subjects I'm going through. So then that's usually how I will go throughout my day. Here, let me show you exactly what my desk looks like, how I kind of work through it, and then I'll show you exactly just a little bit of what I'll be doing for my research. All right, so this is typically what my desk will be looking like throughout the summer. It's a little cleaner though because of this video. So my PC's over here. I have some film over there. Got my coffee, got some water over here, and that's me. And then I'm gonna have a couple monitors set up. I usually have something that's displaying the interface that I'm looking at, and a lot of the Excel sheets where I'm going to be displaying all my data. And I typically will have some papers here looking at what I'm currently studying, and then a paper here for the journal club for the week. So yep, and then I'll go into exactly a little bit of more of what I do next. Okay, so this is typically what I'll be doing throughout the day. It's a lot of reading. I'm reading about 3 different papers right now. I'm looking at something called a genome-wide Drosophila screen for heat nociception, so it's heat pain. Nerve injury drives a heightened state of vigilance and neuropathic sensitization, and behavioral nociceptor states of inflammatory pain across timescales. And then I'm also looking at some sleep lines, because one of the things that I'm looking at is the association between sleep and pain, to see if you have poor sleep, can that affect how your pain is, and if you're in pain, does that affect how your sleep works? And then another thing I'm working on as well is looking at the idea of utilizing something called a grimace scale. It's something that tests pain sensitization for facial grimacing, and I'm trying to coordinate that to a high-speed imagery aspect. I can't show that right now, but I just wanted to kind of go through that and just kind of explain just a little bit of what I go through. It's a lot of reading. As you can see, there's a lot for just this one paper. You have to go through and you have to understand all these little graphs and figures. And so I typically will do that. I usually use something called a Pomodoro technique. It is 25 minutes working, 5 minutes break, and then every 3 to 4, you take a 30-minute break, and then you kind of continue. I will do this for the rest of the day. I will go to the gym afterwards, and then I will kind of turn everything off, try to put away my phone. Doesn't always work. And then I will get ready for the day. For the next day, I'll plan my planner out for what I plan on doing the next day, and try to get some sleep. All right, so yeah, that is typically what goes on in the day of me doing research. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'd love to answer. So until the next one, have a good one, guys. See ya.